Alright, stream is online. I'm gonna go ahead and post in the thread.
Okay, sure. Okay, sure.
MR Potato entered channel.
Hey.
I guess I ought to open the tournament lobby.
Man, I can't believe we're actually on time.
It's improbable.
Well, yeah, I guess not. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm Shalman, known as SG Man, so I've done a lot of commentaries before. People think I'm good, but actually I suck.
I guess I'm Mr. Potato. I have done a couple of commentaries last week. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm here anyway.
Oh, really?
It's gonna be fun.
So why haven't you guys still chosen a name yet? Is it just like being special snowflakes, like being the only team without a name, just being Team 6?
Garden has a special plan.
Okay.
But we may or may not have picked a name yet. You just never know.
So can you remind me which players are playing, or we don't actually know this yet, do we? Which players are gonna play?
Now we know. They just started the game, so let me see. We are up against Team Flow, Team Pond Pirates, and Team whatchamacallit, No10? Fate Stay No10 or whatever it was.
Okay, so I see the games have started, so I guess we can. Well, it's 5 more minutes because of the stream delay, but is it the one with the 2 masters or the one with 3 experts?
It's the one with the 2 experts. Doku is from Team 6. Let me see what the other players are from. Okay, so ZZZ is the captain of Fate Stay No 10, and Kylo is from Team Flow, and from Pond Pirates it's a plane, however you say that. And from tournament standings standpoint, Team 6 out of these is at the bottom, and then the other 2 are quite a bit above, with Fate Stay No 10 at close second place, but and Pond Pirates is kinda in the middle of all the placements, and Team Flow is in just pretty close behind Team Fate Stay No 10.
Alright, well, yeah, I'm absolutely not following the league standings at all, but I'm just here to commentate on some hopefully good plays.
Channel, MR Potato,
I just linked the
link to docs.google.com.
spreadsheet in the Mumble chat if you want to
Thanks.
If you want to take a look at the league standings.
So allegedly the other table is gonna commentate in Japanese. Is that true?
Supposedly, but I haven't turned on the other stream yet, so I cannot tell yet.
Oh, wow, so I'm looking at the Turpin spreadsheet and the absolute state of Team 6 and Ebola Boys.
Oh. So today's the day.
Like, there's still like a ton of games left, so basically anything could happen, right?
And if I have to comment on anything like from last week, it felt like half the games Team 6 were involved in were kind of partially cursed in the sense that there was always someone going sumo happy really quickly and just leaving everyone else in the dust.
Yeah, the game I was in, first dealer got a direct hit Haneman on I believe it was Bob, and he ended up being Shao Realm 2 games later, so it never left East 1.
Oh yeah, it was that game, I remember.
Well, the reason you're losing those games is when other people are tsumoing is you have to tsumo faster. That's the only way you can stop tsumo.
Absolutely. You just need to go for the tsumo. And I'm actually listening in the other stream, and they are actually speaking Japanese.
And are they actually good at it? I mean, Gordy, it's Garden, Erica, and Bulk, right? Or is Bulk not commentating?
It's Bulk and Garden just going at it, just the two of them. I think Garden sounds kind of pretty good, but I know with the Bulk I can hear the accent through.
Okay, so game is starting for me. We'll probably have to do the old resynchronize and shuffle.
Yeah, sure.
I'm on, like maybe we're synchronized right now, right? So I'm on. Okay.
I exited out of the game, so.
Oh, okay. So I'll log us out too, and we can resync.
Sure.
I'm out.
Okay. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. On my screen, ZZZ just discarded Tone.
Yeah, and just now.
I'm slightly ahead of you, but I think that's fine.
Okay. I'll leave it like this then.
Yeah, should be fine.
So remember to show hands and I guess maybe deal in tiles if you haven't yet.
Yep. Thank you for the reminder. I made that mistake yesterday.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to make that mistake.
Okay, so we have Blanc from one team in Chicha, then Triple Z from I guess Team Fate Fags in Nancha. Caillou from, I suppose, Team Flow in Shacha, and Doku from Team Autism 6 in Pecha.
Yep, that's right.
And Pine is going to be looking to redeem himself this game because he had an unfortunate week last week, going 4th place twice in a row.
And did he deserve it or not? Well, did he... And what the fuck is Caillou doing?
That's a good question.
Well, I don't know, those
Like, what?
those are quite those are quite suspect discards, but
But I'm not sure if he deserved it. I didn't actually get to watch those games myself. I just saw the score sheet.
Okay. So...
yeah, I only remember that someone was like 4th place twice in a row from Pond Pirates, but I don't remember what exact circumstances they were. But anyway, with these hands, Doku doesn't seem too far away from the Tenpai now, and he has a relatively safe tile with the. And
now he has a very, very strong shape.
Yeah.
Caillou is also Ishanten though.
I'm playing out of the. He seems a little bit further back from the others, and ZZZ just advances his hand a little bit more. But ZZZ has quite a few of middleweights, so it's kind of rough.
Okay, so Doku is Tenpai.
And he goes for the reach.
Yeah, he only have 3 tiles left though.
And on the better weight, it's gonna be Mentapin, so that's not a bad hand at all.
Yeah, with 1 Dora.
Okay, Caillou can now, if he pushes... Oh, but he's adept, he probably doesn't know that what Nakasuji is. Yeah, so he pushed Dora for well, it was 1 chance. Okay.
Oh, he's gonna drop that, so yes.
Yeah.
It's half Suji against the A pin, but alright, and don't go off to a good start.
Well, yeah, what I was trying to say was that Upin was a 1 chance because it can be Ryamen from the top because of Papin, and he can see 3 of Supin, so only 1 Ryamen possible. But of course, a bad weight for it was also very likely.
Fortunately, he dodges the Takame in that case.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, at least it was just a 3, almost 4k slap on the fingers, not the worst it could have been.
And ZZZ with quick call of Jin, and still a pair of Hatsu as well. However, the other pair is in Kailu's hands, so they're kind of at a stalemate right there.
And I'm not entirely sure he will even call it if it's possible, because he might just go for Chanta, but if it comes down to it.
Well, the thing is, Chanta is worth 1 hand, and he has Dora in his hand, which is also worth 1 hand, and the Dora is just much more flexible. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to go for Chanta there.
Yeah, and now, particularly now that he went through the 4, no, he's not going to go for Chanta anymore.
Playing with the possible Ipeiko, but his hand still seems a bit slow compared to ZZ.
Well, ZZ is also very slow.
Yeah.
Okay, so he decides to keep the Furt and Ryanmen, but 4 of that has been discarded already, so it's actually a very bad way.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard to capitalize on that, Renman.
And Doku's probably not gonna cut the 6-pin.
No, he's going for open. He's going for open Tanyao, or like close Tanyao, maybe.
And with luck, he could even possibly draw another 2P, and then it would be an Ipeiko.
Or get Sanshoku on 4-5-6.
That hand can go multiple ways, really. Oh, there's one step closer to Tenpai.
Yeah,
not
so
not the Shanshoku, but...
Okay, so Doku and Triple Z both Ishante. Doku pawn into Tenpai.
And plane just deals it instantly.
Yeah, I think that was a sensible push because, well, yeah, he had a perfect Ishinten for Manpin Ipeiko, maybe with some Dora action, so not that bad, but still quite unlucky result.
And well, it was the first call, so they may or may not have been in Tenpai yet.
Yeah, it's hard to estimate this kind of calls. So East 3, the Dora is Ton, and Triple Z has a pair of those in his hand and quite a lot of Sozu. So he may he can go for Hanitsu.
Yeah, but even just a triplet of those Tons would be quite enough as is.
Yeah, that's true.
And Doku's hand, it looks like he's going for Cheetoy.
Could have a pretty cheeky weight on the non as well. If he,
yeah,
draws
definitely.
Lucky. I know Crazy Waffle is pretty adamant about Dama on Cheetoy, but what about you, Shalman?
It really depends. It depends. The two biggest factors for me are the number of Dora and what the weight is. And then like the third most important factor is what the score is. Or like what the situation is, how many people are attacking. Because with Cheetoy, you pretty much never ever want to enter a duel with another person who is also in Tenpai if you have Cheetoy, because your weight is almost always going to be worse. So you either want to have you generally want to have initiative, or like to have a trap on somebody's safe tile. But like I would usually reach if I have like a weight on a sneaky weight, unless I have 3 Dora, and if I have a a mediocre weight, I usually dom and try to improve.
Oh, I see. So if you have like the guaranteed Mangan with like the multiple Dora, then just dominate.
Yeah,
or Richi.
it depends. If the weight is super good, I would sometimes. It also depends on how early it is in the round. Like if it's only the third discard, then Reach can be very effective because people will have trouble defending, so they might discard that honor. Conversely, in the very late game, it will be very easy for opponents to defend.
Oh, and while we were talking, Triple Z draws even more Soja and is getting pretty close to.
Well, he's still ancient then. And his shape is also quite bad.
Yeah, that he has already called one of the 7 souls, so it's like really unlikely to get that. And Kylo has the last 7 so like he needs to call that 6 so somehow, or get like a 8 so or 5 so into his hand.
So Caillou is Ishanten with a very wide shape with 1 Akka. Also funny thing that Doku is holding on to the Rian pin, which from his perspective looks very likely to be in the wall because Sunpin, all Sunpin have been discarded. You can see a lot of Supin and also Suchi Trap for him because he discarded the Upin, but what he doesn't know is Caillou is actually holding all 3 of the other ones.
Meanwhile, playing is could have a really nasty, like that's really unlikely, but Zenitsu potentially is there.
Yeah, he's going for Zenitsu, why the fuck not? He might end up in Furton too. It'd be very funny.
Yeah, that 4 pin in his discards. Oh, and there's the 7 pin.
But so far he's been rightly scared of discarding the Tondora.
Yeah, it's actually very smart of him, I think.
Oh, draws another one of those.
Yeah, he's stumped by if he discards the Tong, but that's a problem.
Yeah, respectable choice.
Is he going to do it?
What did he call here?
Oh, it calls upon. And now he's on a Taki weight on Tone.
Incredibly big brain. I like this.
I like this play. Like, because he started with that ton in his hand, you would have thought that he would start discarded it early on because it was a lone single tile, but then again, oh, and he two-mows it.
What a chat! Holy shit!
What a chat! The last possible tile he could win on, and he just draws it.
That's pretty good because if he had gone for the Zenitsu without any additional Dora, it would have also just been a Mangan. So.
So that was like a best of all worlds, really.
Yeah, pretty base, not gonna lie. Yeah, well, usually in the thread, I haven't watched a lot. I watched a couple just putting on some music and not listening to the commentary. But usually lots of the screenshots of the leak being posted in the threads was mostly like pretty retarded decision making. So I'm actually very positively surprised at this player, especially considering that he's an expert, I think.
Yeah, he's an expert tree.
Oh wow, so we still actually have like 24 viewers. I'm pleasantly surprised that not everybody decided to watch the Memetic Nip commentary.
Well, you figure there has to be at least a couple people that are going to watch their own team, right?
Yeah, I guess. No, what I think that Paso discard from Doku right here is kind of weird, right? Because he refused. That would have been a very wide Ishanten if he kept it and discarded Uman instead, right? I guess maybe it's trying to go for like some kind of Senshoku, but it seems weird because he's already leading and he's dealer, so like he doesn't need that much extra points like reach Danyao Tsumo is already 6,000 points.
Mm. But we'll also have to see where it goes, because he's pretty close to Tenpai, so...
Okay, so Caillou, Dama Dora Tanki,
and there's
yeah,
the reach.
hello base department. So that's kind of a hard to read weight, but it's essentially a Rianmen weight for Suchi Pin.
And unfortunate for Kylo is that he has like the Dora single out, so unless he draws it, he might chop it.
I think it's a bit puzzling that Caillou is not reaching here, because nobody will Plan and ZCZ will not discard Dora. It's very unlikely for them to discard Dora against dealer's reach, and the dealer will discard it anyway because he has to. So that's a bit weird. Although Triple Z can enter Tenpai now by discarding Rosso.
And he does. So he is on, I believe, a Shanpon way on 5-pin, 9-pin?
Yeah, this is very scary because this is the kind of hand you...
And
yeah,
he folds.
So he folds. So. It's a pretty scary hand. It's like pretty borderline for pushing. Because bad way 3,900 points. It's like, well, yeah, it's pretty borderline, right?
And Plane keeps drawing more pairs.
Yeah, but he's just very far away from them. The problem right now is he has no safe tiles, so he decided to force the Suso, which...
He discarded the 7-so earlier, and Doku has the 1-so in his discard, so...
Yeah, since Nakasuchi. I think that makes a lot of sense. I wasn't... Like, with the board state, it just seems fairly safe with a lot of middle Zotsu tiles in the vicinity being discarded. Well, right now, he could have taken Ishinten, but he just continues folding.
There's still 2 7-pins left in the wall, so Doku still has a chance of Tsumu.
Yeah, and Triple Z also has a chance of getting back in with a possible Honitsu even.
And there's one of the 7 pins. Oh, but...
the skillful Sumo.
And that's the fake dealer Mangan, so that's 11k.
Yeah, good shit, right?
And now Doku is in a really comfortable lead here.
Oh, is he gonna take it?
Oh, he's...
Well, he has 9 kinds. Aww.
Oh. Like, that's like on the borderline, would you go or would you not?
Well, 9 tiles is usually pretty... It's pretty hard to even get into Tenpai with that.
I think
I think you have... That is very reasonable, I think. I would like go for it with 10, but 9 is like eh.
Maybe if you're really desperate, but he's still not like... He's not in like 4th place, so like not going for it is perfectly reasonable.
No,
I think.
Yeah. I also quite like going for it with 8 because you can't call a draw, but like with 8 trying to like foreseeing some kind of Honitsu and or Chanta, and then like maybe Kakshi if I get very good stuff in the first 3 draws, just leaving that opportunity open. And also because I think Maj Soul is rigged to give you a higher chance of Kakshi, so I want to exploit that.
Maybe need some more numbers on that.
Yeah, I mean, if you have to end up folding, you have a bunch of save tiles too, so...
But when you're in the situation where you want to get more points, then it's really not the nicest. Maybe if you're in like in first place and you've got
Yeah,
that
and it's
hand.
also quite good, right? Because you have very strong defense.
Like maybe if Doku had gotten it, maybe he would have just gone for it, and then just folded if it need be.
So ZZZ in Ishanten with two bad shapes, headless Anko shape.
Hmm.
That's slightly better.
Yeah, I think here it makes a lot of sense to drop. Well, the pension is a Suchi trap, so that's very difficult actually. And it seems likely that Caillou and Player, they both discarded the Yanso, so it seems likely that they don't have Sanso, especially Caillou, because it was so early.
Oh, Doku and Tenpai again though.
Again with the Ryanman reach, wow. And it's Dora Dora again, and it's Pinfu. Holy shit.
Yeah, he's just going for it, man. The signal, but it's like he only has one tile to draw from the wall at this point.
Yeah, because all the 6 So's are holed up in
And that's the last
Is he
one.
going to Khan?
Oh my god.
I think that would be.
Imagine if he actually can't, but I don't think he would. And this is a master, so I think he will take the more calculated
But
risk.
now he's in Tenpai. Of course he can. But he's only 2 tiles left. What the fuck? Yeah, I think he just noticed that right now. It's a Suchi trap though, for what it's worth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he gets it.
and that's it.
What the fuck? Oh, this is adept skills, right? He had a fucking Anko of Haku. That was completely safe. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, okay.
No, and he was pushing because well, if I saw that right, he got Tenpai.
Was he in Tenpai?
Yeah, he was a Tenpai for 3 months, I think.
But he didn't reach it. He was gonna try to keep Dama.
Like from before Triple Z's reach?
No, I think. Let me go back in time and check it.
Playing is already Ishan 10 actually. With
Yeah, so he was in fact Tenpai previous round, but I think it's dubious, right? But I think it's still not worth it to push in that situation when you he has Dama for what? 2,600 points on a bad weight.
Yeah. So
against 2 different reaches.
Yeah.
Huh?
It was very suspect, but yeah, the only reason he discarded was that he was in Tenpai.
So that's Team Flow, right?
Yeah, that's Team Flow.
also unofficially known as the Shamiko team from what I'm told.
Wait, so Team
Team Shamiko is the Keikaku Dora team, though.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Wait, isn't Team 6 like the big name reveal going to be that your guys are actually secretly Team Shamiko?
If it is, that's news to me.
Same.
Okay, so Triple Z Ishanten for Pinfu Dora Dora. Good stuff. Meanwhile, Caillou just going for Toi Haku whatever.
Yeah, and playing just been Sumogiri since turn 2.
Yeah, that's rough.
Ishanten hell, but if he gets it, he could have a very nice Suji trap if he cuts the
yeah,
funnel.
for Sanshokun no less. I like that
Yeah.
hand a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he gets the Mansu 7, it's gonna be a very nice hand. there it is.
But now
Yeah,
it's not
good shit,
confirmed
good shit.
Sanchoku. He has to get
Yeah,
the
but
8.
does it matter?
No,
Does
it
that
doesn't.
matter?
You definitely take this when you're a dealer.
Okay, so Caillou in Tenpai?
Hmm. Not the best weights though.
Well, now it became like a Suji right for the final Uso, which is still left somewhere in the wall. Also, Doku is still attacking. His hand is actually he's actually an Ishanten with a pretty wide hand, but he might maybe he can just fold this, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him for folding here because of the
And Triple Z also Tenpai.
Mm.
Benfudora Aka.
So now practically it would be a prime time for Doku to fold.
Yeah, also notably Uwait on Upaso, which is safe against Plan. So okay, you're thinking very hard about what to discard here. What?
Ooh.
What?
Why did he not discard the?
Like adapt tags, please.
Did he just want to
Is he
like?
dead? No.
He is
yeah,
dead.
he's dead. He's dead. So match is over.
Oh wow,
And,
okay,
like-
that was quick.
I
And
don't
like he had an obvious save tile, right?
He had an obvious save style, but he wanted to like
He wanted to greed for the better weight.
yeah, and that did not turn out well
Yeah,
at
that
all.
did not work out. Yeah, so now Triple Z steals. Well, he was already he already was second, but
And it was already like at the end of the second row of the discards, and then like another player like reaches for like with 4 so. Wouldn't you be suspect of 5 so if you had it in your hand?
well, yeah, I guess we can't be too hard on this guy. He's only an adept. He hasn't been playing for a very long time. Like,
Do you guys want to go
please understand.
spectate the other room while
Oh, the other woman is already over too.
they're already done too? Wow.
The absolute state of
Yes, they
MGG
are.
shitters.
Vacina got Shadow Realm.
So
Yeah,
you did.
that's not very surprising to me at all.
You have experience with Vaccina then?
Yeah, well, he's also like adept shitters who like push every hand. Like Mahjong is not a game of pushing every hand. You have to photo. That's like the basic. It's like the second most important skill.
Okay, well then I believe we will be starting the next games in about 10 minutes according to Iguana. So we are on intermission until then.
Radio. And well, you say that about like folding, but like on Tuesday it was like, I could push, I could not push. I have a Mangan. That they just reach it. This is their Ippatsu turn. Okay, I'll discard it. And of course it was a Haneman instead. But I managed to claw out back to second place, but then they reached it and went over me anyway.
Yeah, well, things like that happened. You know, Mahjong is really a bullshit game.
But we at that point we were like below everyone else and with Team 6, and I was like I wanted to get points as much as possible, and that was like my reasoning for basically dealing in.
Yeah. Yeah, like raw points is actually a pretty big deal in this format because the rank and the placement points are not actually that much. Although no, wait, they are. I'm confusing this with the regular tourneys. Yeah, first place is a super big deal here.
Yeah, because it's a plus 30 UMA and the second place is 0, so with second place you just have the raw points to go on.
Yeah, so I was looking at the victory screen for Doku from Team Autism 6, and then he's a Xenia player. And then I thought, like, guys, Xenia, like, why is she so perfect?
Well, I rolled Xenia, but I never use her, so...
Yeah, you made Niagara, right?
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
that's also very based. Yeah, Niagara has some of the most tilting emotes in the game. Yeah, and I really appreciate that you can get those for free.
Yep. But when's the hat reroll? Or rerun? Then
Yeah,
again,
fucking never. Like,
then again, I already have a hat, so I don't have to worry.
oh, please. Yeah, man, in like 30 years, when like Mahjong is a major world sport, like bigger than NFL, like OG hat accounts are gonna go for like millions of burger dollars,
Absolutely.
which is gonna be like, the price of several hamburgers after hyperinflation due to Corona Chan. But that's still
Yeah,
still quite a lot.
That's still a separate issue, yeah.
Yeah.
But imagining Mahjong at like Olympics, it would be some shit, man.
Yeah, well, like China tried to do it for I think one of their Winter Olympics, because for Winter Olympics there are a lot of countries that have the issue of having no snow, so they can't like train or compete. So like they could maybe augment it with like board games and shit. But yeah, I think it was rejected by the Olympic Committee because it's not a real sport. They are like the chess federations already tried this multiple times, and they also refuse to acknowledge chess as a sport. But like the international governing body for mind sports, which is like chess, Chinese chess, Japanese chess, Go, contract bridge, shit like that, also includes Mahjong now. So Mahjong is a real big brain game, certified.
I didn't know that actually. But is it Riichi Mahjong or just Chinese Mahjong or what?
It's like the World Mahjong Federation, which is like multiple rule sets. So it's the Chinese of standard version, the MCR, which is like 80 Yaku, and then also Reach, and then some like retarded Chinese provincial meme formats.
Right.
Yeah, like there was some boasting on that, of mostly on IRC like a couple of months ago about meme formats of mahjong. So there's like there's Pusser's Bones, which is played in the Australian Navy, and where all the terms are Australian.
Okay.
There's Italian mahjong, which is like Italian Yaku names, like Due Serpenti Siamesi and shit like that. And all kinds of bullshit Chinese rules, like there being 3 winners every hand, like is a very common rule, or like there's like a variant that has like all kinds of stupid Yaku and stupid rules that make no sense.
And before there's like a Finnish rule set that just does nothing but like name Tanayo.
Yeah, why do you name Tanayo? It makes no sense. Yeah, like, can't you pronounce it?
Tanayo.
Okay,
Tanayo.
yeah. I mean, well, for one, it doesn't include the syllable nya, which is that's like racism against Nyagers,
Absolutely. But it would be great if like every language just had their own translations for every Yaku.
Yeah, well.
And then you get all all inside.
All inside, yeah. What the fuck? It's cut off the small ones and the 9s, but you can omit the 9s. Like I want to see an English client where all the translations are extremely literal, like. For example, Suanko being 4 dark hours and stuff like that.
That would be amazing.
Or Itsu being 1 breath pass-through penetration.
Excuse me? Come again?
Itsu or Ikitsukang being a one breath pass-through penetration.
Alright.
Then of course
Alright.
Mangan against Mangan, like 8,000 point hand gets translated as complete penetration, and Haneman is jumping penetration.
Are these rape terms?
No, that's actually like what the kanji mean if you like look them up in a kanji dictionary and just take their most common meaning.
Right, but those are still like a very interesting definitions.
Yeah, well, if you choose to look that way, like you can penetrate a lot of things, right? Doesn't have to be lewd.
I suppose so. I suppose you can just penetrate through the table and steal their point sticks.
Yeah, exactly right. Like your drill is the one that will pierce the heavens, right? It can be completely safe for work.
And meanwhile, Makaleo in the RSC says Baiman white penetration. Is that right?
No, so Bai is written with the character that goes like human radical, then stand, and then mouth. So it's actually.
The games.
Oh, okay. It's actually double penetration, and Sanbaiman is triple double penetration.
Oof. Well, those are something. But okay, so the games have started, and everyone changed players except for Team Flow.
Yeah, because he has the flow, right? I heard like that the internal method of Team Flow that they use to determine which player plays is that like they play each other and then the winner gets sent because like he has the best flow.
Respectable.
Let me just make the tablecloth real quick.
So like about that Baiman white penetration thing, the only mahjong term which is actually like a sex term is the official name of Haku, which is Baipan, which of course you all know from like hentai tags and shit.
I actually don't, because I don't speak weeb.
Wait, what is it for Haku?
It's Baipang. So like white board.
Yeah, like Baiban. That's what it is in Chinese anyway.
Yeah, exactly right. Same in Jap. So.
Rightio. But anyway, let's take a look at the team crafts, I guess. And with that win from Doku, that's a pretty nice gain for Team 6, actually.
Oh wait, the shit updates in real time? Hey, that's nice. Yeah.
They punch in the numbers manually, but yeah.
Yeah, good shit. Also, the only problem is I can't see the graph and the team names at the same time because my screen is too small.
You can click on the graph and hover over the dots, and it should show the team name.
Yeah, but like then I can't hold push to talk, so then I have to remember things in my brain, and I'm too brainlet for that.
Fair enough. But anyway, Team Flow actually like loses a place with that loss.
Yeah, not very flowful at all.
We actually have no masters in any of these games.
Actually, you're right, yeah.
No, it's funny because yesterday we had, I think, like, we had 3 Saints played or something, so... People,
yeah, there were two Saints, one Master, and 1 Adept in one game, I think.
Yeah, that was the game that I was streaming.
If I remember right, didn't the Adept do some wacky shit in that game?
I think the Adept won, yeah.
Yeah, just not giving a fuck, actually. But then again, can you actually trust Adept? Maybe they're just a Tenho Smurf.
No. It
No,
was,
Tenho's
Frodo-
Smurf is novice.
Yeah, Tenho Smurf is novice. It was
Maybe
Frodo.
it's
He won both games actually for the winning team. He was down quite a bit in game 1, but made a pretty amazing comeback.
Yeah, both games he what basically did was fold the East rounds and then like just do a comeback from behind. And with absolutely ludicrous hands, like I think he got a Sun Baiman, or was it like a Dealer Baiman?
I don't think he got a Sun Baimon, but yeah, he.
He got 24k from one hand, so that was Dealer Baiman.
Yep.
Have any of you guys ever got a Sunbaiman? I'm still a Sunbai virgin, although I've gotten like 5 Yakuman.
I've gotten a Sun Baiman in ranked games. Yeah, it's actually on my profile in the in the top scoring hands.
I've only gotten it in friendlies, but I've gotten a couple. Alright, game is starting in 3 seconds, so oh, it just put me into the game. We can exit out and resync though.
Sure.
Just let me know when you guys are in the lobby.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, let's see here. Rising Ball has a pair of tuna already.
The last discard was Meowvin for me on the Forso, and Rising just
Yeah.
everything.
Good,
Okay.
good.
And this round is one of those rounds where nobody is gonna get being able to capitalize on.
This is one of those rounds where expert shooter discards fucking Dora Fampai on turn 2 because why the fuck not, right?
And but it's also one of those rounds where nobody can capitalize on it because everyone started with one.
Yeah, that also sucks, right? I don't know. It always like bugs me when people discard Dora super early. Like that was one of the things that helped me most when going from like 3-4, like from like 4 dan to like 6 dan where I am now and still suck, was to hold on to Dora, especially when my hand is bad.
Yeah, it really depends, but usually I tend to start with other discards than Honor Dora.
Oh,
But
Meowvin.
anyway, Meowvin is on a run weight for a 4-pin and 7-pin, right? Yeah,
Yeah, pin 2 with 1 Dora.
that's pretty decent.
And
he hits him also.
But some okay, yeah, the skill.
Yep, that's skill, right?
Let's see, no, but that's pretty good.
That's it's a Mangan. Can't complain. But then again, with just one Ura, it would have been a Haneman, so.
So which teams are these guys from? I know Caillou is from Team Flow.
Okay, Kylo is from Team Flow, Meowvin is from Team 6, Trash is from...
Fate Stay No 10.
Fate Fags because Fate is trash. It's
Hey.
easy to remember.
I definitely agree on that, but I don't want to be too biased here, so.
That's actually pretty good memory roll, thanks.
And Rising Bob is on Plum Pirates.
Okay, cool.
And Kylo is probably gonna be just call happy this round.
Yeah, well, Caillou going for that Hatsu, and he pawned away his only other bear. So like a call that does not that effectively doesn't advance Shantan at all.
Mm.
He's not going to get the Hatsu unless Meowvin decides to cut from his bear though.
Yeah, that's gonna suck for Kylo, but
Yeah,
maybe not go for the Atatsuke.
Aratsuke is based. Like now his hand is good. Now he has Dora too, so now he's fine.
Now it's fun, yeah. Because that's a really lucky.
Also trash in Tempai with Champon, but he decides not to go for it. I think that makes a lot of sense actually because there's a lot of possible upgrades. Especially he can draw Dora for like 2 Han upgrade, and also can easily make Pinfu.
Yep.
Meowvin also calling though, so he's going to be out of the game the Hatsu unless he gets the 2-3-4 Sanshoku.
And Rising Bug was scared of that ton, but because I'm sure he thought that Kylo might have it.
Yeah, double East is scary.
And Arichi out of trash. waiting on Shanpon 8 on 6-0.
Surprising that he actually went for it now.
Yeah, and also surprising that Meowpin didn't chi, because that would put him into Tenpai. But he decided to fold, I guess. And that actually puts Caillou into Tenpai.
Mm.
He's pushing.
Yeah, he's pushing. Also, Meowpin could theoretically get back into like Tanya Tenpai, I guess, if he like cheese hard enough.
Mm. But I think he's gonna fold.
Yeah, he has trouble folding the way he doesn't have a lot of safe tiles.
It's gonna be tough.
Oh, but Sumo on Kailu.
Yeah, good shit.
Is that a? Is it 11k? No, not quite. Just of course, just 300. What was I thinking?
Yeah, unfortunately the pay wasn't a.
Yeah, well, that's 300, right? That's 3 doors right there if you're playing Sanma, but unfortunately this isn't Sanma.
Hey, Sama is based.
I like Sanma, but the problem is that there's a better game mode.
Oh wow, very quick reach from Meowpin.
Extremely skillful reach from
And-
Meowpin.
And on a tile that can very easily like get discarded again. Like
Kinfu.
like yeah. Like these are really extremely skillful reaches from Meowpin's part.
Yeah, well, I bet there are at least several players in MGG who would have discarded that Rianman first.
Mm. But having a Pinfu waiting on a terminal, that's always gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's always the best feel until like you get chased and then it turns out the guy, like, when it turns out the guy had an Anko, that's like still okay because then it feels like you got outskilled. But the worst feel is like when the guy chases you with a bad weight and then you deal into Ipatsu and like 5 of your weight for like the dead wall or something. That's the best feel. Also, trash in Ishanten.
I bet he's missing his pair.
Yeah, but like, does he care?
Well, there it is. There's the tile.
Yikes.
There it is. But then again, it's just okay. It's just 300.
But still, Meowpin extends his lead.
And it puts trash in the last place, so it still stings.
Yeah.
Even if it was just a
Well,
three
now
hand.
he gets rewarded with that fucking high pie.
That's a really nice high pie, yeah.
Do you go for the Honitsu here or?
Considering that he has a
depends on draws, right? Like I go Sandman first, over Ropin because like it's redundant or whatever. Also, like the shape in lower stones is actually really bad. Oh no, wait, I read it wrong. I guess it's actually decent.
And
But like, yeah, 1-2-2-4 is not a super good shape.
And he can also call the ton for double hun, so that's always nice.
Then you like, you don't really need the hunt from Honitsu anymore, right? Because you have the Akauman. That's like 1/2 of the value of Honitsu, and you already have like 3 Han elsewhere, so it's actually no added value.
Now he's just 1 call away from Tenpai.
Yeah, Tenpai for no Yaku. He's 2 calls away from actually
Yeah.
a winnable Tenpai.
Yeah. Unfortunate as it may be.
Also, KU is Ishanten with double diamond for 2,000 point hand, so that might actually end up a lot faster.
And now it's Tenpai.
mean, if you go for the Honitsu there, you're like doubling the value of your hand or more, right?
In which hand? In trash.
In Kailu, if he had discarded like one of his Monza tiles instead of the 5-pin. I mean,
Yeah, but
obviously
that's super slow, right? And trash
Yeah.
looks pretty threatening.
Oh, and Meowvin,
And
he ducks.
yeah.
Yeah, Meowvin also he's hoarding all of Kayu's winning tiles.
And he's also just one tile away from
Also,
Tenpai.
what the fuck? What the fuck did the Rising... I guess he's folding? Because he missed the Tenpai there.
Hmm. And Meowvin across the last
Meowvin also folding, interesting.
But to be fair, he's so far ahead, so
Yeah, that's true.
so like it's just added safety to not.
Okay, so Rising Bob back in Tenpai, he can go for Nobetan. No, wait. It's not actually Nobetan because all of the 5s are gone.
So just 8 so really. And he goes for it.
He can go... No, he goes for Sanzo. That's actually the better weight.
Yeah, that's actually the best one.
Yeah, so Trash's in Tenpai now, but he has no Yaku. Like, okay. You do you.
Yeah, Meowvin's been very scared.
Oh!
Yeah, it was... Yeah, big oof. Very skillful play from Bob.
Oh, Meowvin was probably scared of Kailu having the pair of
Having the Hanitsu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have also been on a trash, so it was like he didn't want to discard that ton at all.
Yeah, his problem was like he was folding, but he had no safe tiles. Like he started folding like several turns before that, and like that reach from Rising Bob got him completely off guard.
And he, also like he's 4 of his like actually many of his tiles were like in the minefield because like Manzu 1 was not safe at all.
So Bob can pawn into Tenpai here.
And he goes for it.
There's only one 3-mon left in the wall.
Yeah, it could be a problem.
And Kailu is probably gonna go and try to use the. Well, there's the last one.
Yeah, he can do an Upin pawn, I guess, and preserve Tenpai while entering Tanki. Or he can change to Champon weight like this. Yeah, this is good upgrades in Pinzu.
Yeah, and 2 of the 2-mons are already gone as well.
And Meowvin Tenpai. Tanyao, he has a double Dora. This might actually be a hand that's good for Dama.
But he decides to go for it.
Yeah, there are like he can see one of those is in the dead wall, so that's a very, very painful weight.
Well, he was able to Tsumo before, and he has 1 tile left, so can he get it?
And because he is the dealer, maybe he's hoping for someone would just fold.
Yeah, but Rising Bob is not gonna fold, and I don't think Kayu might fold, but Bob is too skillful.
Still that's reachy stick. And actually gets second place with that.
Yeah, this is why Cat is popularly called Nyagger, because she just nyags your reach. Actually, I did some research on this, and in like a language that's spoken in Burundi, or no, in Rwanda, like somewhere in Central Africa, Nyaga means to steal.
What? Amazing. Meanwhile, Trash's hand is.
Trash.
Yeah, he could go for Honitsu, but.
Yeah, but this is an easy cheat toy hand.
Or that.
Or you can discard Dora, like, yeah, why not? Why not?
Hmm. Miobin advances his hand a little bit further. Is that that's not Tenpai, no?
No, that's Ishanten.
Yeah.
And he decided not to take Ishanten. Interesting.
That's an interesting choice.
Yeah, Ryumpin. It's interesting because Ryumpin looks good with those discards, right? Like Trash's very first being Ipin, probably no Ryumpin. Rising Bug very early, like Supin and then Sanpen Sumogear, also probably no Ryumpin, right?
Yeah. Yeah, or maybe he just thinks that he has better chance of getting Tenpai if he tries to wait with the 4 months or 7 months because they're more in the middle.
And Rising Bob, Ishan 10 now as well.
And decides to
Cut his pair.
exit. Yeah, he went away from Ishanten.
And that's an unfortunate 8 months draw from Melvin. Another one?
Well, it's good, right? Because it retards Bob's hand. Also, Trash is also in Ishanten, but shape also very bad. Meanwhile, Caillou, Tenpai going for the Dama. Dama Tanyao the Dora. Good stuff.
And it also, lucky for him, it's actually locks out Melvin from advancing his hand easily.
Yeah, that's true.
Now he reaches.
Yeah, that's weird. He was probably hesitating, right? Oh, but he's gonna get the Ipatsu now.
No.
Galvin Ducket. Oh.
He doesn't. That stings.
Oh, at least he dodges the Hanemon, but still,
That's still like
sent him right,
8k.
Yeah, right into third place. Well, he was already in third place actually, but now further behind second.
Yeah. And he just a few rounds earlier, he wasn't very comfortably in the first place. Now.
Yeah, but he's dealer in South 4. He can turn this all around. Just wait.
Yeah, just the one good dealer manga.
Also, Caillou's hand. What the? That's good stuff. Good stuff.
That's some real shit, man. Oh, oof. He just.
Oof. This is actually really hard. Oh well, I guess it's Tenpai. I was thinking yeah, this is really difficult. It's actually Tenpai. Yeah, it shows how retarded I am. But I think that's because I'm looking at it sideways.
Yeah. And he gets it. Wait, no. Oh right, so it's the 6.
Now he can improve his weight, right? If he sacrifices Ipeko.
Yep.
Yeah. But considering that he has 3 Dora and Ricci, that's plenty enough. And he's dealer.
And he Ipatsumo.
What? No, Ipatsu because Trash disrupted.
Oh, right.
He did, yeah. But it's still a dealer Mangan. It's a dealer Mangan.
Yeah. Okay, so Kailu is running away with this one right now.
Yeah, this is why Ricci's the strongest Yaku. Like, why would you need a special Yaku when you just make like big weight, and then like big weight goes brrr, and you Ippatsu sumo.
Yep, but that wasn't Ippatsu though.
Yeah, but like that's the ideal,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, of course. Well, it wouldn't. No, it was just a skillful like change of flow from the team flow.
Yeah,
to
well,
make...
you haven't looked at the wall, right? Like maybe the next sale was also an Ipin. You can know that.
Oh wait, right. I memed wrong because Trash is from Noten. God damn it. Rising
Okay. Well, he has Dora too, so it's just not as mimetic as a hand as it could be.
Absolutely not. And he can with like the right discards and draw.
Well,
like,
Miyaven
calls.
is Miyaven Tenpai, but it's a Dora Penchan, so pretty bad. He can also upgrade into Itsu if he gets Ipin.
Maybe that's why he didn't Orichi.
Yeah, or with Haku, right? He can do something with Haku. Ooh, really nice draw for Bob. Still a pair though, but that's not really a problem.
Because if he gets like a 4-pin or another 7-pin, he can just yeah. It will still be just the pension Kanchan weight on the. Well, there it is.
Yeah, nice draws, man.
Like what the actual?
What is he
fuck?
thinking about now?
Now the problem is just that it's a middleweight.
Yeah, but he has a lot of upgrades, right? He can get Sunman or Shiman for Yemen, but he can also get this.
He can
Antotsu,
also.
or he can cheese soup in for Tanki and then like upgrades for
Now
something crazy later, right?
Now we can even like accept another Dora.
Which he doesn't need.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't.
Gets
He doesn't.
impatient and he calls Ricci.
But I mean, he can.
Sumogiri Ricci on on Dora Pension with no other Yaku. Good stuff. Yeah, he has one winning pile left.
Yeah, like who would think that Rising Bob has all three?
Oof. Like, what was the idea behind that? He had so many save tiles.
I have no idea.
He's still in first place though. But yeah, now Rising Bob is actually within.
But Kylo got Shadow Realm the first game, so he's still like effectively like
but like this is the base Adapt hack, you know, like shitting on facts and logic. He doesn't care. He just plays by feel.
I thought it was the cats that play by feel.
Yeah, but like, you know, this guy, he's breaking stereotypes, and I think that's very brave of him.
It's powerful stuff right there.
Has Trash won any hands this game?
I know he's just been at the mercy of watching.
He's still fried chicken.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you can change that right now. Although Miyaven already like Ishanten for Sanshoku.
It's
pretty
kinda...
hard hand. Like, but okay, so he decided to go for maximum width, which makes sense, I guess, because Trash appears fast.
Yeah, because that Sanshoku is gonna be really rough to actually like complete.
No, not really. He only needs Riampin. All four which are left in the... Oh wait, I read that wrong. I thought he had... Yeah, okay, yeah. Never mind me, I'm retarded. I can't read.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're reading sideways, like bamboo sideways.
Yeah, it's not fun.
If Trash actually ends up in last place this match, then it will actually put Fate Stay No 10 below Keikagadora again.
Where they belong.
No comment.
So basically, right now, Miovin, the only thing that he wants is not to get 4th.
Hmm.
Yeah, and that would still put Team 6 net positive today after Doku's win.
Yeah, if he maintains the 3rd place, but if he gets to 4th, then it's gonna be like minimize those gains really hard.
So, like, guys, if Doku ever gets like a super shameful 4th place, will his teammates force him to commit Sudoku?
If that were the policy, then I believe I would have already had to commit Sudoku.
I think he did he get 4th place last week? Let me check. He already got 4th place last week. But he's 2 1st places, 1 on 4th place, so I guess it evens out.
And
Meanwhile, rising Bob's hand though.
yeah. He's
Meanwhile,
not-
everybody's hand.
yeah, Malvin could potentially have Itsu there.
Based trash, avoiding Furitan by going for the worst shape. Meow is Tempai, right? But it's on. Oh wait, it would be Furitan.
It would be Furitan.
Furitan Pinfu, yeah.
No,
Trash Tempai based with a sushi trap. Is he man enough to discard? He has to be, right? It's his last dealer. Oof.
And that's gonna put Melvin right into 4th. No, it's not, is it?
No, it's way too cheap.
Yeah, it would have needed another Han.
Yeah. So still 3rd, but by the skin
Yeah,
of his
real
teeth.
big for Trash and Team Fate Fags because they really needed this Renchan.
And meanwhile, Melvin gets from the get-go almost Ipeko.
Yeah,
1,
it's a
2,
bad.
3 again.
Yeah, it's still a pretty mediocre hand, right?
It is, but if he gets the Ipeko and he gets to keep the Red Akka, then it's something. And he can also draw the Dora to complete the 7, 8, 9. But it's still like a pretty rough hand in terms of like speed. And there's where that discarding the pin and second of 2 Pinzu hurts.
Yeah, it would have been a pretty decent attempt, pretty decent possibility of it, like Junchan, right? With the Paso Dora. Only problem is he has the Akka, which he would have to sacrifice. So there's the mahjong aspect of this league, but I think there's also the psychological aspect, and one part of that is OC, but also think another one is emote usage. So I haven't watched a lot. So what do you guys think is the team which on average has the strongest emote usage to tilt other teams?
Winning team.
I think so, yeah.
And what is it about them that makes them really stand out?
It's not just the emotes, but they've had the most vocal presence in the threads so far. So they've been made into the bad guy by most of the other teams. That and Palm Pirates, actually. But I don't know how much they actually emote, because I haven't actually gotten to spectate many of their games until now. And Rising Bob is...
discarding that...
Incredibly based Junchan chasing, like...
Yeah, it is...
two doors discarded, I don't care. Like...
yeah, he's going for it.
He doesn't give a fuck.
That one play might come to bite him, though.
Like, I think that's what like hurts his hand the most at the moment.
Okay, so nice Atotsuke Tenpai from Caillou with 1 Chun left and absolutely no value. Yeah, he's gonna. This looks pretty winnable.
A lot of Atotsuke these matches.
Yeah,
Like-
well, Atasuke is contrary to like what some bonded hags claim. Atasuke is actually extremely powerful. Perhaps the most powerful technique that's not intentional for it and reach.
Yeah, but for Iten Richi, you still take it if you get like Samenchan or a good weight, right?
Yeah, Furten Reach is super strong. There's also the Furten Open Hand, which is like where you intentionally create Furten so that people think, so that your Kamicha thinks a particular tile is safe, and then they discard it, and then you chi it.
No, that's too big brain for me.
Like, you may think I'm talking about out of my ass, but there's actually like several pages in Kobayashi Pro's strategy book about exactly that play where you intentionally put yourself in Furten to get better cheese.
I feel like you have to be playing against people that you know are, you know.
Ooh, and there's the Tenpai.
Yeah,
Based in powerful Junchan.
but unfortunately for him, I don't think these 3 mons are going to come out of the Rising Bomb's hand.
Hmm.
And Trash. Oh no, there's no way he's going to discard it.
There might be. Of course, I mean, he just goes for the bad weight, right? Obvious, no?
Well, he's trash, so of course.
And, well, actually, he's just avoiding Furten here.
Hmm. And Milvin is just pushing that.
The Rising Bomb
But,
bailing too.
But
and
KO with
Sumo.
skillful Sumo.
But
Holy
lucky,
shit.
but lucky for Milvin then is that well, Trash loses that reach stick. Puts just a little bit of distance between Milvin and Trash here.
Yeah, but still super close.
Yeah, any. But it's Melvin's dealership. So long no one like does a monster sumo that would put Melvin behind Trash.
Well, actually, Mangan Sumo would be sufficient to kill him. And Bob is behind by. Yeah, well, I'm pushing to talk right now, so I can't. I'm too small brain to calculate. But he needs Mangan Sumo. No, he needs Haneman Sumo or Haneman Direct Hit.
Mm.
You mean Mangan direct hit, right?
Yes. Disregard everything I said. Or he could also get Mangan Sumo if 2 reach sticks come out.
Mm. But Melvin's like he has the one middleweight, but he's not too far away from Tenpai.
Well, he has 6 blocks, so he can just destroy that block and ignore it. Although, yeah, dropping the shy is better because 2 of those are gone.
Mm. Absolutely.
It rolls out Pinfu though, but I guess he's just trying to get 3rd place. Oh no, he's dealer right now. He could wrench on.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to get a win as fast as possible.
Yeah. And Rising Bob, Ishan 10 now as well.
Yeah, but with league rules, it's probably good to reach this, right? Even if it's not enough to take 1st place.
But he goes for the call.
Okay, interesting move from Yauvin.
It's the difference between like just trying to finish the round faster, or
Yeah, like because he could have discarded the Ryanman for a wider shape, and then he would have been Tenpai right now, right?
yeah, that oh yeah, right, you're correct, yeah. And
Okay, so Rising Bob is Tenpai, but he can also go Dama because he has Hyaku, which is Tanya. So
and
Tanya
unfortunately,
waiting on Uso, which Miyavan is holding as a floating tile in his hand.
yeah, that's gonna sting.
Meowvin, no, don't deal it.
Or he might con and try to hope to get a huge Doras to take first.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what just.
Oh, he passes.
He passes it.
Interesting.
He wants first.
He wants
He
first.
wants first, but he played the wrong move. He wants to get first. Because he should keep that Anko, in my opinion.
I agree.
And like drop the Kanchan instead. He's also running out of time.
This is a.
Well, I would just like to say that Rising Bomb is extremely based for sparing our team last place.
Well, it would have been. Yeah, it would have been last place. You're correct.
Yeah, because Tanya Tudora, right? Oh, no, not Tanya. Actually, it would have been.
No, it was Tanya Dora 1, which is 2-6.
And it would have been enough to put Meowin below trash.
Why is Meowin not calling cheat? What is he doing?
Oh, he's in Tenpai now.
Okay, now he did. Good. Actually, decent weight.
Just not quite sure what he was thinking with not calling.
And he has the Suji cover from the Formon that Trash just discarded. Oh, but he's changed his weight to...
That increases his weight, but it's...
Actually, it even doesn't. It's still 4 versus 4 because he can see 2 of each and before. No, it's 4 versus 3. So I guess it's a slight improvement. So Caillou potentially can enter Headless Ishenten here. Like maybe that's worth it, right? I think the expected value with a hand like this is pretty high. Like he doesn't care about dealing in too much.
And
this is really scary for Meowin. It's a huge minefield. Okay, good.
And now he's a rising.
Oh no! Oh no!
And that's a deal.
No.
And that's.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's...
And that's a 4th place for Meowin.
In the end, actually pretty well played getting that
by 100 points
there.
Yep, exactly 100 points.
Oof.
But that's still on that let's see, that's still net positive for
our team, yeah. Because Doku got more than more than 32 points, so...
Yeah, that's like plus 20.
Oh, well, Kylo doing a good job redeeming himself in the second match after that Shadow Realm in the first game.
So, like, in your team, well, there's been a lot of, like, let's say, worry posting in the thread about supposed punishments being meted out to players who perform poorly.
Well, we'll see.
I don't believe that is our team. I'm not sure which team that is, but...
Yeah, well...
But let's see here. So like Kylo got minus 45 in the last game, and now he got plus 49. So that's just a plus 5. No, a plus.
Yeah,
plus
I'm actually seeing the scores update in real time. It's really cool. So I think the result is Team 6 small gain, Team Flow slight loss. Fate Fags slight loss. Oh no. Team Flow slight gain, and then who's the big winner? No wait, who's the 4th team? Yeah, fuck me, I'm too retarded for this.
Team Flow, Team Pump Pirates, Norton, and Team 6, so Pump Pirates is the one I want to look at?
Let me take a look.
Oh yeah, the absolute state of Pump Pirates. No,
Yeah.
they're doing okay. Oh yeah, who thought it was a good idea to have 10 fucking teams? It's way too much.
Oh, there's a lot of people, but
There was
yeah,
there was a lot of people signing up. So what you
At-
gonna expect?
at the end of the two matches, Pawn Pirates they lost about 9 points, and then the Fate's team gained about 3. I think you guys already said that. And then our team is plus 18, and unfortunately for Team Fate, they lost a total of. Let me see here. They only actually lost about 12 points total, but that did put them below Keita Ghidorah.
So basically, absolutely nothing happened, and we just wasted 3 hours. Or like 2
not-
hours
yeah, it's
because
like
of
2
that
hours.
Shadow Realm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically nothing happened in this, like, because the placements barely
like,
changed.
like placements barely change, or basically no especially aesthetic or impressive hands.
We still have no
Like-
Yakuman either, yeah.
Yeah, like everybody dealt in like pretty much equally. Like, yeah, overall very boring. The only thing that like
The only
and
drama,
we were competing with like the meme Japanese commentary.
I think they dropped the Japanese for the second game though.
It's
Really, why?
Yeah, they were like talking in Japanese, but then I noticed that at some point they started talking English.
That's fucking weak.
It's pretty close at the race for the top though, because Keita Ghidorah is at 132, and then the next 3 teams are all between 109 and 115. But then there's a huge drop off between the 4th place team and the 5th. It's 80 points total, and then you just have the rest of the teams fighting it out in the negatives.
But yeah, that doesn't really matter right now, right? It's
Yeah.
only the end position at the end of the league that matters. It's not like in cycling where you get bonus points for being the leader at particular points in the middle of the race.
And then as we get into like the later weeks, if the scores continue to like, I guess, get more extreme, then there will be even less opportunity for upsets. But for now, like it's still at least 4 teams are still in the running for first place, I'd say.
Well, I think you can still have some very interesting stuff in like the lower reaches where like teams can just compete for like improving their placement by 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Like Drivens in M League, who were like 8th by a very, very big margin, and then eventually became 7th and were very close to getting 6th.
But with these,
Absolute fucking state of Team Furinkazen, holy shit.
did they come 8 or something?
Yeah, and they were actually like in the top 2 for like the first third of the league, and then they just completely crashed. Well,
Oof.
the thing is, Team Furinkazen, they're like, that's Katsumata Pro, Nikaido Pro, and Takizawa Pro, and like there was a lot of like shit going on in like in Japanese Twitter with like there were rumors that Nikaido Pro, you know, Aki was having an affair with Katsumata, and then they denied everything, but there was
Some
still
real
like
drama.
basically IRL drama. But what made it funny for me, like they were calling it Furin Kazan, which is basically a pun with Furin, like marital infidelity, and Furin, the name of the team, which I thought was very funny when I saw it.
Japanese sure love their puns.
Well, the only source I know of Furin Kazan from is Blaze Blue, so
Yeah, Bang Shishigami.
yeah, because I played Bang Shishigami in Blaze Blue.
Yeah, I think the origin, I think, is like a reference to like Sun Tzu, the Art of War, that
It
was
is,
used
yeah.
by some Japanese warlord in the Sengoku era as like spanner.
Okay, well, that is the end of our matches today. I know some of the streams they have like a post-match interview, but
Yeah, fuck that. Be too autistic for that.
yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
I'd like to thank my co-commentators, Mr. Potato and Shellman, for helping commentate the match today. And that'll be it for the stream. Thanks for watching, guys.